It is all the news all the time, and my name is Adam, and it's very nice to have you here. And the question we're looking at the moment is when are the train strikes in November going to happen? And so here's the full list of rail strike, the dates, and what you really need to be looking out for in the next coming days. It is the 1st of November right now, and the next major train strike is going to fall on the 5th of November. That's a Saturday, 5th of November. And as you can see down here, there's a series of train strikes which have disrupted rail travel around the UK, and it's continuing into November as long-running dispute over pay and working conditions, as always, is rumbling on. So what is actually happening? The first major train strike, as I say, is on Saturday, 5th of November, and it involves the Network Rail Staff and Train Operating Company. These are represented by the trade union National Union of Rail, Maritime and Transport Workers. This is called the RMT. Right, so following this Saturday 5th of November strike, we've got another strike on Monday 7th and Wednesday 9th. So that's the Monday and the Wednesday following this Saturday. So you're going to have to make some other arrangements on Monday, and it's probably not going to get fixed on the Tuesday. And then it's going to strike again on the Wednesday, and that's probably not going to get fixed on the Thursday. So this whole week, I think, is going to be messed up. Starting on the 5th, you got the Saturday, Sunday, and then on the Monday you got another strike, then the Wednesday another strike, and I think this whole week's going to be messed up. So if you can make other arrangements, if you can go in by car, if you can make some coach, or you can work from home, this would be wise. You've got something like, it's the 1st of November today, you've got something like 6 days to sort it out. So initially the RMT, which is this union here, Rail Maritime Transport Union, they walked out on the walkout on the 9th of November was scheduled for the 3rd of November, but that was changed because they didn't want to affect the Royal British Legion's annual Poppy Day event, which is very nice, very kind of them. But it's pushed it on to the 9th. Yeah. That strike has now been pushed on to the 9th. So the Tube and Overground strike will now take place on Thursday, 10th of November. So we've got 7th, 9th, and now 10th in the Tube and Overground. So if you're in London, you're going to get messed up on the Thursday as well. So this whole week is looking like a nightmare, to be honest. In response to the decision, our spokesman for the Royal British Legion said, "Thank you very much, that's very kind." Train managers on the Avanti West Coast, who are members of the RMT, are also set to strike on Sunday 6th of November in a dispute over rosters. So we've got a whole list here of various strikes. Network Rail workers represented by the Transport Salaried Staffs Association, TSSA, are walking out on Saturday 5th, Monday 7th and Wednesday 9th. So again, those same dates, Saturday, Monday and Wednesday, but the whole week is probably going to get messed up. The TSSA have announced an additional series of strikes which are going to affect specific companies in November, and this is on the dates below. So you've got the Avanti West Coast, and that's going to be on the 5th and the 9th. CTC, Tuesday on the 8th. West Midlands Railway on the 5th. South Western Railway on the 9th. South Eastern Railway on the 9th, and West Midlands trains on Friday, 4th of November. So a lot of situations going on. They had also been set to strike on 3rd of November, but postponed it to avoid disrupting Poppy Day. Everyone's being kind on that issue. So how will rail travel be affected by the rail strikes? Any strike involving all Network Rail workers is set to create a significant disruption to all the rail services due to the absence of key operational staff. So there you go. It's going to be pretty much a nightmare for that week and going into the 10th. So nationwide RMT strikes typically seen around 40,000 workers walk out across more than a dozen operators, bringing the rail network to a standstill. Less than a fifth of trains ran on previous strike days. So if you can do something else, if you can make other arrangements, now would be the time to put those plans into operation. So we've got operators here confirmed to be affected by the walkout are Avanti West Coast, Chiltern Railways, Cross Country, CTC, East Midlands, Greater Anglia, Great Western, GTR, including Gatwick Express, LNER, Northern Trains, South Western Railway, South Eastern, Trans Pennine Express, and West Midlands trains. So all of these are going to be a nightmare on the 5th of November. And behind the strikes is, the RMT accused the Network Rail bosses of having broken their promises on improved pay offers and sought to impose job cuts, more unsocial hours and detrimental changes to rosters. I don't know how believable that is. All I know is that that is what they're claiming. Mike Lynch, the union's general secretary, said the dishonesty of Network Rail bosses has reached a new low in this national rail dispute. On the one hand, they were telling our negotiators that they were prepared to do a deal, while planning to torpedo negotiations by imposing unacceptable changes to our members' terms and conditions. Our members are livid with these duplicitous tactics, and they will now respond in kind with sustained strike action. How much of that is true, I do not know. And from the other side, the employers in their sector have accused the RMT union of refusing to put pay offers to the staff. Network Rail's chief negotiator, Tim Shoveler, how appropriate, said a 2-year 8% deal with discounted travel and a new extended job guarantee to January 2025 is on the table, ready to be put to our staff. Wow, job guarantee for 2025. I bet there's a lot of people in jobs that haven't got that. Unfortunately, the leadership of the RMT seem intent on more damaging strikes rather than giving their members a vote on our offer. Me and my team remain available for serious talks and continue to negotiate in good faith. Our sector has a £2 billion hole in its budget, with many fewer passengers using our services. That reality is not going to change anytime soon, and a fair and affordable and improved deal is on the table, ready to be implemented if our people were only offered the opportunity. And he's not wrong. The number of passengers has dropped through the floor due to COVID. So which side is on the right side of angels? I do not know. Who is telling the truth? I don't know. I was always told there's 3 sides to every argument. There's this person's side, that person's side, and in the middle is the truth. So let me know your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams and your ambitions, and like and subscribe if you'd like to know more and find out any more news. These are the train companies that are affected, and these are also the train companies that are affected if you want to pause and look at those. And there's some of the times are here. Saturday 5th of November, Monday 7th and Wednesday 9th are the main ones that need to be addressed. Okay, well, that's about all. And I will, if you liked some things, like it and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.